rings. Hello, and we are live.
Nice.
Adjacent.
Hello.
Within the vicinity.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. I'm finally getting the name right. It only took 5
Hell yeah.
episodes.
Hey, at least you're figuring. Oh God. This is fine.
You look like you're in an a cappella competition, Ace. You know, you got the hat, you got the hair.
The Hawaiian shirt.
Exactly.
That is very
You're ready to
acapella.
sing
So what you're
dubious
saying is
collegiate
that I
a
have
cappella.
the worst of all aesthetics. Wow, thanks. My little
Hey, I
hot
didn't
glued
say
together
I
glasses.
didn't pass any judgment. You did that yourself. But
Yep.
anyways,
There's no judgment passed here.
no judgment passed here.
I'm just going to point out, we can hear everybody, so nobody's muted.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I went through Echo
Huzzah.
Hell for us.
Oh,
I'm proud of
thank
you, Claudia. Thanks.
Jumped
Thank
on
you,
the
Claudia, the
bandwagon.
true
So happy.
sacrifice.
I did it for
You're
the
the real
team.
MVP. Took one for the team there, babe.
But okay, we should jump into the game and get started. And since we had tech problems last week and had to skip sadness, could someone fuck, what did we do 2 weeks ago?
Oh
can,
God. 2 weeks ago
I
that
have,
was the scavenger hunt, right?
Yeah.
Where we said fuck you, Dave, every 5 seconds because he fucking sucks. It
Yeah,
was
we
Dave,
went
right?
to Radio Shack and we got a USB that had information on Unbound Witches from
yes.
Dave.
Just
Helen's.
Dave. That's all.
Yeah, Helen's.
X.
And I
Had
tried to get
backstory with him.
information from a chicken bone and instead just ended up traumatized.
Amazing how that works when you look at the life of a chicken. Because they have such
I-
great lives.
I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what I was trying to accomplish there, but I thought it would sound cool. So
It was pretty cool.
You did get some information that we will probably use at a future event or at a future time. Because I know that my ex was somewhere in the warehouse district. But that's about as much as I think we got out of that, besides the horrible life of a chicken.
Yeah.
But like, would a ghost chicken have really given us that much more information?
It would have maybe
I don't
begawked
know.
at us.
Oh.
What I'm trying to
Next
figure
time
out.
we find a chicken bone, I'll have to make comp bagok at us.
What I'm trying to figure out is why he tied a chicken bone to a drone, unless it's like that infamous JPEG of a coconut inside one of those big shoot 'em up games. There's a JPEG deep in the code of a coconut, and if you remove the JPEG of
Like
the
an
coconut,
Easter egg?
it stops working. The whole game stops working, and even the programmers don't understand
Right,
why.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
the
That's not
talismans
just
of code.
coding, though.
They're
That-
the talismans of code.
they hold the code together, though we know not
Yeah,
why.
and
They must
sometimes
be
the
appeased.
talismans of code are comments that you wrote, where you were just like, ha ha ha, this is where I'm losing my mind. And then, you try and take that comment out, which technically the compiler shouldn't be able to read. But it does enough that if you try and get rid of it later, it breaks all of your code, and you're like, for why are you like this?
Exactly.
But
So
okay,
for all I know,
anyways.
it was that. But yeah. So
We should get started.
yes. Oh, and I brought a sword this time. Just
You
in
have a
case.
sword?
Ooh.
My sword is over there.
My sword is over there too. It's too far.
I don't have a sword because I'm lame.
Comp, we can get you a sword.
I'm
We could totally
cool.
get you a sword.
I should get a sword. But okay, really back on track this time.
Everybody should have a sword.
So, out of curiosity, where
Oh,
is
there was also
Jane?
the protest with Rara Avis where they were
Yes,
There
trying
was
to blind
also
the
the
eye.
protest, but please let me get started.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Jane.
For real this time. Out of curiosity, where is Jane Doe at 3 a.m. on technically Saturday morning?
3 a.m. technically Saturday morning. This is the day after, or no? This is just a different week.
This is probably a different week.
Okay, so on a regular Saturday, 3 a.m. Let's say that this is an unusual Saturday, and she's actually asleep.
Okay, so you're just asleep in your apartment?
Yes.
Well, you are peacefully asleep at your apartment when you hear banging on the door.
The fuck?
And it's not
Like a tax
stopping.
collector.
It just keeps going.
She gets up, she gets her act. She's like, "Who the fuck is bothering my beauty sleep?" She looks through the peephole though. She's not crazy.
It is Angus.
Oh.
You can see the top of his head as he's banging on the door quite aggressively.
Okay. Open. Squeak. Angus, what the heckins are you doing up? It is 3 a.m. in the morning. What's wrong?
Miss Jane, remember how you told us to watch Adam and see if he was doing anything?
Yes.
Well, okay, we found him and he's meeting up with someone. It seems important, and I don't have a good feeling about this.
Okay. She puts her hand on his shoulder. Okay, thank you, Angus. You go to bed though, and I need to get my coven mates. But don't worry, I got this handled. This Adam guy, he ain't no match to me, so don't worry. But thank you. And she's pushing him to go to bed because she's like, okay, I appreciate it, but I want you to also get your growing sleep.
And he scampers off.
Scampers, great word.
He scampers, yeah.
I love that.
Sometimes
word.
you gotta scamper.
Little scampery scamp. Little scamp. Gonna do a
So,
scamp.
out of curiosity, is Jane waiting until normal hours to wake up her friends, or is she going to wake them up at 3 a.m.?
Well, one would assume, based on like the urgency of that waking up, that this is like happening right now. I guess I didn't really ask, but so she's gonna head towards their apartment. And she's ready to go.
Okay.
Whose apartment do you go to first?
I'm trying to think like in the lore who I would be whoever I'm closer to. Just going there like a knock.
Do we all live
knock.
in the same building?
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it'd probably be you closest to the ground floor, then Harry, then Helen said that, like, Helen canonically is on the top floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I'm knocking on everybody's door, and if they don't answer the door, I'll send Sweet Pea to the window to go tap 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 tap.
Harry opens the door, wearing a Kiss the Cook apron, and smelling of some sort of cookie, I guess. Cookie might be the smell.
You think it might be cookie?
Might be cookie. We'll see.
Like,
Might be cookie.
Would Jane, when she smells this, is she interested, or?
You might have to roll for that.
Interested or repulsed?
Yeah, interested or repulsed are the
I feel
options.
like usually when it comes to Harry's cooking skills, we roll a die for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how many dice would...
Oh, I'll just go roll one dice and accept my fate.
Don't you mean accept Harry's fate?
A 4. So that's pretty middle ground. It's definitely better. That's on the higher end though, so.
It's above average.
Not repulsed. Yeah. It's like, oh, edible. Nice.
In that case, it's probably like mint chocolate chip, but it's like 2 different kinds of mint to be fancy.
Yucky, I hate mint chocolate chip.
I'm sorry.
Maybe
Sad.
Jane doesn't hate it.
Jane liked like Sour Patch Kid cookies, so like I'm pretty sure it's been established that you and Jane don't like the same things.
Well, you don't know if Claudia wouldn't like Sour Patch Kids, but
No, Sour Patch Kid peanut butter cookies.
yeah, exactly. You don't know
Which
if
when
Claudia
I
wouldn't like
said
that.
it, you were just like,
That is true, but I could like it still.
Well, I mean, for the scientific method, of course we'll have to make them and then send them to Claudia to see.
At some
Yeah,
point, yes.
exactly.
It has been
At some
decreed.
point.
I'm sure they won't go stale like through the shipping process.
well, I could just write you a recipe and you can make them yourself.
That is
Eat them
true, I
on
do like to
stream one
bake.
day, you know.
Mm-mm. Yeah. But
Okay.
yes. So answering the door. Harry, I think I need help. Adam, you know Adam, that asshole. He's making some moves
Do I
right
know
now.
Adam?
You probably have heard me complain about him.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that dude, the one with the horns and the
Yeah,
assholery and
yeah, fuck that guy.
stole your
Anyways,
TV or something. Oh.
not exactly, but sure. Um,
Was it not your TV?
no.
Eh,
But
maybe it's a
anyways,
different ex that I was thinking of. Sorry.
ew, he's not my ex. Gross.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Helen. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Helen wakes up. She's like, No.
There's been a
Helen
disturbance
wakes
in the
up.
force. No, I can go back to sleep.
Someone's,
It's okay.
someone's talking shit about me.
Anyways, Harry, let's go get Helen. I could really use your guys' help on this.
Okay, this batch only has another minute in the oven. Can we wait that long?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Let's wait a second then.
Okay. Impatient, but kind of excited to try the cookie.
Harry pulls the cookies out, hands you one. Be careful, it's hot. And then like puts the rest of them on the thing and turns off the oven. Okay, we can go now.
I'm pleasantly surprised, but I'm not in love with it, based on some unquantifiable number that was rolled.
They can't all be winners.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Or I don't know if we have an elevator. Maybe the elevator.
I feel like there's an elevator, but it's really scary. It's one of those like
It's
shuddery
one of those ones that like
Up the stairs.
shakes.
Knock, knock, knock
Mm.
on Helen's door.
Helen answers the door in a really long t-shirt and nothing else. And like she's got those marks on half of her face that lets you know that she
Oh,
was asleep on a pillow.
yeah.
And
Pillow creases, nice.
yeah, the pillow creases, there might be a little bit of drool dried on her face.
Helen,
Harry
you're
hands her a
Obviously
cookie.
not focusing her eyes.
Harry hands her a cookie.
She takes the cookie, sniffs it,
Mint
and then
chocolate
eats
chip.
Yes, eating the cookie. What's up?
Jane has news.
Uh-huh.
So I just got news from my eyes on the street about Adam,
Mhm.
and apparently some shit's going down right now, and I need your guys' help to. I don't know exactly what's happening, but we need to stop it no matter what. Fuck that guy.
All right. That means pants. Give me a minute.
If you want, maybe that would help fuck it up more if you didn't have pants. I don't know.
Yeah, just like
yeah, no
the
pants.
t-shirt on its own is kind of a look, you know?
Yeah, but pants. I'm gonna want
That's
at least
fair.
shoes because cement hurts on your naked feet. All right, so she's gonna go get dressed. There's gonna be a lot of cussing and shambling sounds coming from the general closet area.
Harry runs downstairs to go pack some of their cookies away while they wait. Comes back upstairs with a Tupperware full.
Good thinking, Harry.
Helen is still not done.
Helen comes out like in full regalia. She's got her pants on. She's got her docks. She's got a jacket. She's got like a sling bag with a couple of random potion-looking things in it. She's coming prepared. Oh, and her stabby utensil is also.
Harry has added a jacket on top of everything else they were already wearing because they did not go to sleep last night.
Alrighty then. Okay, we got this. Lead the
Okie
way.
dokie.
Get some coffee.
And
Harry also pulls out a thermos of coffee.
nice.
You
hands
know
it to
not.
you.
You know not to give Helen coffee, but if you really want to see her caffeinated, you can do that.
Coffee.
Okay, that's more.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's actually hot chocolate.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something gross like kombucha.
No, it's hot chocolate, and then she also has they also have 3 bottles of water for her.
Nice, nice.
All right.
Can we say that I kind of yeeted Angus off pretty early, but can we say that I know where this is going down?
Yeah, we'll say Angus told you.
Okay.
It's going down in one of those sort of overpriced hipster restaurants. Let someone feed me a name, please. Like,
Of an
The
overpriced
jiggling
hipster restaurant.
jam.
well, I was thinking something like microgreens or
Oh,
Jiggling
it's
jam
vegan.
is not a good vegan name.
It gives me bakery vibes.
I was gonna say
Jiggly
Lake
Jam sounds
Valley
cute,
Organics.
not pretentious.
No.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry, what were you saying, Helen?
My seeds right here are Lake Valley Organics. So Lake
Valley Greens?
Yeah, that sounds kind of pretentious.
Yeah, Lake Valley greens and some type of drink that Lake Valley greens and freshly
And fresh
fresh.
kombucha.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are people who like kombucha. It has like probiotics and shit, but for me, it's really bitter and yucky.
Yeah.
That's
Some
fair.
people do
Kombucha
like it.
does sort of slap, but I won't hold it against y'all.
It does. It depends on the flavor, but I do
It does.
like a number of flavors.
There's a
So,
root beer one here in town that I actually kind of like. But
root beer
Root beer.
kombucha.
yeah,
I don't like root beer, but I'm picky with my flavors personally. So
apparently yes. All right.
yeah, I like salty things and sweet things. That's it.
So you, it's not. I do think you have to take out the Ghastbusters car for this.
Wait, not the van?
No, that's our
sorry,
van.
the van.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
thought for some reason I thought we also had a station wagon. I don't remember where I got that idea, but this is fine.
I don't know
It
where
can
we
be
It's
got
like
always
that
been a
sometimes.
box van.
Yeah.
Like, because we had the magnet idea.
Yeah, the magnet on a box fan.
But
So-
you take the Ghastbusters down to Lake Valley Greens and fresh kombucha, and I can sort of see like everyone like looking out the window at this place. There's sort of like a brick facade, big windows like planter boxes with like lots of plants. I don't know, lettuce or something. The whole place
fancy
is like done
lettuces.
And
fancy
arugula
lettuces.
and like arugula and
Kale.
and
Kale.
kale and spinach and
Yeah, can everyone give me
kinds of-
maybe one detail that adds to like the pretentious hipster restaurant vibe?
Ooh.
it's got that it's got one of those like reclaimed wood walls where like it's supposed to look like they just like opened up a wall and these were the boards that were there, but it obviously isn't because they're too well kept.
They have a bowl for your dog to drink water in the front next to their little wrought iron tables.
So to up the pretentiousness, like you order the menus or like you make your orders on leaf-shaped paper that's like thrown away. So it's like super wasteful.
Cool. Yeah. And so this place is hoppin'. It is absolutely packed tonight. Yeah, 3 a.m.
Oh.
Saturday morning. Absolutely
People
packed. what does this world come to? And it's packed with like sort of fancy looking types, like not like evening wear, but like sort of smart business casual. And they're all sort of mingling and networking. Um, there's like a little table of vegan, what are they called? The little bites, but it's a French word. Hors d'oeuvres.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I was getting there.
We were getting there.
Yeah.
And you can see Jane Doe. As you peer in, you see Adam there. He's talking with a pretty nicely dressed dude. Looks like money from your observations. And he is flanked by two people, a very tall, beefy man who looks mean, and a smaller woman with sort of spiky hair, sort of restless energy. Um, let's see. Do I tell you that? Claudia, do you think you could recognize a witch?
Mm,
Or do you think Jane Doe could recognize one from this distance?
let me. My grimoire sense. So in a way that a item, individual, or place is obscured or altered. So maybe if she's like trying to hide her witchiness, I could probably clock that.
Can we check like resonances?
Sure, she definitely doesn't have underworld resonance.
But doesn't Helen have a more generalized resonance thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of this item or place of power, not of a person, though.
Too bad.
Well, this
Yeah.
place doesn't really have much power. It's a pretty normal restaurant.
It's just fucking hipsters.
Yeah, it has
But
power over hipsters.
actually, Helen, I think you noticed there's a wand at her hip. And that it's definitely an item of power. It's sort of barky.
I'm gonna
Gives you plant vibes.
okay, I'm gonna poke Jane and go, that one there's a witch. She's got a wand like mine. She probably gets it from the same Ollivander shop.
Oh, okay. Wow. You get the whole experience with that shop.
Oh yeah. They're a full service shop, let me tell you.
Okay. I take note of that. I'm not super
You okay?
you got Ace. It hit him kind of late, but it hit him.
You're like hyperventilating for a second there.
Are we really establishing in our role? Are we really establishing in our world that that's real?
Well, my thing was a full service shop. What does that mean?
Brooms, wands.
Brooms, your wands, your potion equipment.
Robes.
I mean, if you're a witch, you need to go someplace to get your witchy shit, right? So it's the...
But like...
And it doesn't have to actually be like actual Ollivanders, right? It could be a witchy shit shop that someone named it after Ollivander.
Way that made it seem like a chain or something, and we're just like, wait, you mean there's enough business for a chain store where wild witches are illegal?
But bound witches are not, and bound witches can still do magic. And most witches still need some form of magical components, especially if they're bound. So yeah, there's bound.
And the New York location, like this is their what do you call it? When a shop like their pilot shop, where they
flagship.
Their flagship shop, like going into the United States from the UK.
There's a witchy shit shop that I shop for up in Salem. There's 3 in a town of what, 30,000 people tops.
Well,
so
that's Salem.
Yeah, so there's bound to be one in New York.
Yeah, New York has. If it exists, you can probably find it.
Yeah, this is
but like, I just think it's funny that there's like a whole ass chain store.
Thank you for flying tangential air. Let us get.
Okay.
Okay. Noting what Helen said. Jane is well, Adam is also an unbound witch. Like he's also magical. So, but she doesn't. She's like, "Oh, I don't know who that lady is. I don't like that he's
Fuck, I
working with
didn't know
other
that. What
witches."
grimoire is Adam?
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed that both Betty and Adam had spirit animals, which I guess is a witch thing.
Okay, thank you.
But
I
I
guess I
didn't
get to
really.
make it up.
Yeah, I didn't really think about what they would be. Just that they had spirit animals.
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
was like, are we doing Golden Compass too now?
Yeah,
There you
actually
go.
they're demons, and this is now Golden Compass.
Oh god damn it, please. No.
All right.
I made a mistake. Some
Oh,
fucked up shit
okay,
happens in that book.
back on
Okay.
track. What do you guys want to do?
Uh
I want to hear what they're talking about. If I send Turble in, and can he hear what they're talking about and let me know?
Turble is definitely going to need some sort of roll to make it through the crowd.
Well, he's
what
small
about
and agile, so hopefully he can do it with drawing less attention than the trash panda that Harry has. And what? And
that back? My possum is not a trash panda.
you're an
It's a
adorable
possum
little critter.
and a sparrow. It's completely different. Their name is Dreg. That's a baby. It's fine.
Okay, as Harry's dreg. And I was also concerned that things flying in, because they usually fly in at eye height, harder to hide than something on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Turble is
Adam
probably.
would. Oh, I was just
Oh,
gonna say
sorry.
Adam would probably recognize Sweet Pea.
Yeah,
I was
So Turble's
wondering.
probably strategically the best pick, but you're probably still going to need a roll.
fair
I
enough.
think because Turble. I think this is risky standard.
All right. Does Turble have the same attributes that I do?
Oh yes, Turble does.
Okay. So, that would be prowling, correct?
I believe so.
Because he is trying to be sneaky sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky sneak.
Well, they
Sneaky sneak.
technically. So, let's see what they get
While
into.
we're rolling that, what's the like? Is this like the kind of hipstery thing where it's not like where it's like it's not like clean cut business casual? It's more like street fashion and such.
Let me roll for it. Fuck it. You see a little bit of street fashion, but it's not completely prevalent. I would say it's closer to more just business casual. This is in line with the purpose of the event. It's more business casual.
Okay, because like Harry definitely wears like street fashion.
So Harry might be a little out of place here.
Helen,
Less so
obviously.
than the other two. No, I mean like New York Fashion Week kind of street fashion.
Yeah, no,
not
it's
like
not New York fashion. This is like jeans, button-up shirts, like blazers thrown over a t-shirt.
Dockers.
Exactly.
Ew, so you're talking about
Sweater
like
vest.
fuckboy computer
Smartwatches.
science?
Exactly. Or like,
Ew, that's the worst kind of
engineer grunge.
style. Engineer grunge is completely different. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. I
Engineers are
meant
great.
entrepreneur grunge. Entrepreneur grunge.
You know,
But
like
then that's
Steve
usually
Jobs.
just fuckboy computer science.
Exactly.
My
Ew.
But okay, so Helen, you
Yes.
send Turble into the restaurant and you got a 3, right?
Yes.
So, okay. What happens? It was risky standard.
He is spiny.
He
Rolled
is
a
spiny.
3?
So I think what happens is Turble sort of skitters in, like, and starts weaving through people's feet. And then someone's like, "Hey, little guy, what are you doing here?" And picks Turble up, and Turble panics and sort of curls up and goes all spiny, and it gets in their hand, and they're like, "Ah!" and drops Turble. And
No.
now people are a little more, people are like turning towards that to like see what's happening. So I'm gonna start a new clock called Adam Books It. Because if he gets too alerted, he's gonna leave. So I think it's 6 o'clock.
Do we want him to book
I'm
it,
gonna
though?
fill in one thing.
Okay. We don't know what's going on, so we don't know if we want him to book it or not. We might actually want him to book it. So, we do
Fair.
not know.
Yeah. Seems like a
Well, it's up
like
to you. It's your familiar.
Yeah. Well,
like I think yeah.
yeah. So Turble's gonna roll, and probably get like a napkin stuck to his back or something, because he's spiny,
Oh
and
no.
he's going to hide under a chair or table type thing. There's bound to be like benches or something that he could hide under, where he's less likely to get molested by morons trying to pick up a hedgehog.
Why would you try to pick up a hedgehog?
Seriously.
Ridiculous.
You let the hedgehog come to you. You don't go to the hedgehog.
Yeah. It's like worse than cats.
I don't think people are following this. I think there's like a waiter who's trying to like poke Turble and get him out from under the couch.
Then he's going to find his nearest exit. If people aren't going to leave him be, then he's gonna have to book it.
How far
Yeah.
is this from our place?
We had to take the
I would
car.
say maybe like a 10-minute drive. Okay, in traffic.
Or
maybe a
wait,
much
we have
longer drive.
guys' kits, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the car.
Always.
So we could just have like suit jackets and shit in the van already.
Yeah, mustaches.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Alright.
Oh god.
Y'all suit up.
Ew.
How
dare
everyone
you.
describe your outfit. I'm curious.
Harry
I was
looks extremely put upon that they have to wear like business casual. And so they're just like really unhappy because like there's no flair to business casual, okay? And it's not enough of a costume to be like a proper costume. Like their plumbing outfit, you know? And
That's
so
a
it's just
costume.
like
It has props.
they're like this is just blasé and stupid and I hate this. So it's like a plain white button-down shirt and black pants because they're hoping to look like waitstaff. Because
was
they are
just-
not going anywhere near fuckboy computer science.
I was just thinking like comp when you said like suit up, all I imagined was us like as the Reservoir Dogs, and we're just dramatic. We got a dramatic like crotch going up level shot of us in suits. But
Matching black ties. Yeah.
yeah, and black ties. But I'm gonna
Also,
be
there
as
is a black bow tie,
Of course.
nice.
as there needs to be.
I'm gonna be as beige as possible. I am Colin from What They Do in the Shadows, or What We Do in the or whatever it says.
Incredible.
I'm just. You thought you knew all the shades of beige, but you didn't. Not until you saw my outfit.
Would you say it's 50 Shades of Beige?
No, because that's too good.
That's good. That's good. I'm
You're
glad.
Sandra for an accounting.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandra.
Helen is
Well,
going for what did Harry call it? Fuckboy computer science?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Helen's going for. Because in her mind she's like, I'm just gonna dress like my ex. So we've got this flannel that goes over the t-shirt, and it's gonna be mostly unbuttoned, but the bottom three are buttoned, but the rest of it is unbuttoned, and the sleeves are rolled up, and there's obviously a long sleeve t-shirt underneath it, and jeans, and the docks can stay, and the coat probably needs to go because it's too many layers. and I need to go with a smaller purse. A purse that's too small to be functional. So, okay. Tiny bag purse. Gotcha.
Tiny bag purse. I hate those things.
Completely useless purse.
Everything there
that takes
is
up a
just
hand
so
the entire
terrible.
fucking time. Yeah.
It gives you one less hand for drinking.
Or anything else for that matter. And you have to constantly keep a track of it because it's otherwise a useless
Because you
purse.
can't just put it on your back like a
Yeah.
normal
Fair enough.
backpack. Ridiculous.
But okay. So the camera shuts to a shot of you standing dramatically before the entrance, poised to infiltrate. What's the plan of attack here? What are you guys doing?
Intel.
Well, Jane
Yeah,
will probably have to like pretty much stick to hiding, right?
Yeah, safe to say, like, the horns are in. You know,
Yeah.
I'm wearing that one hat that Colin wears in the show where it's like has your ears covered and like has the bill. So I'm covered.
Like a fucking deer stalker?
Yeah, it's a deer stalker, exactly. I have a deer stalker on. I got the brim low. The antlers are swooped back inside of my head. But yeah, I agree with Helen. I think this should be intel. Let's figure out what exactly is happening. And then we could more accurately figure out how to sabotage it.
That outfit description just made me so uncomfortable that I accidentally knocked out the only working earbud that I've got. So I did not hear the second half of it.
Oh, I
Which is
just said
probably
that.
for the best. No.
Yeah.
Oh no, it happened again.
I'm done describing her beige outfit.
Oh no.
I was saying I agree with Helen that we should do intel.
Yeah,
Like,
Harry
yeah.
might just fuck around and talk to people and see what happens. Can't be that
Sure.
bad. They have a Pip and Sway now.
Yeah, what sort of role do you think this is?
They have a Pip and Sway now.
Is this a group role?
Well, is
For
Or are
us
we all
everyone
getting
going around and
intel
talking to
individually?
people? Well, it depends on who you're talking. If you're just talking to random people like Harry is, I think it would be a group role.
I'm going to try to talk to random people, but I'm also going to be like as far away from the primary target. Well, I can get closer to the primary target than
Yeah, Harry also
Jane can.
than Jane.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
be
think I'm.
mid-distance, I think.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have to take the lead on getting the intel, and I'll just be like getting like a glass of water or something and reading the newspaper.
Okay.
Okay.
Mid-distance, just surveying the area. Being
Okay.
boring.
So let's see. I might ask for 2 separate roles because Harry, I think your role is going to be more difficult because you are dressed as a waiter. Waiters are not expected to network. If you wanted to talk to the waiters, you would have better odds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Perfect. Okay.
And
So yeah,
waiters
that
are
could be
really
group.
good at eavesdropping.
Yeah, so I was just gonna talk to the waiters, get information from them about like who hired them, why they're here, and also like what have they been overhearing?
Nice. And
Yeah, like
Helen, you're
who
going
are
to
the
talk
big
to
dogs around here?
the business people?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like
Well, no,
I'm
like
assuming there's a bar-like area. So I'm going to go to belly up to the bar-like area, eavesdrop a bunch, and just general small talk chatting. Hey man, what you doing here at 3 in the morning? I have insomnia. What's your excuse? You know, that kind of thing.
I have insomnia.
So
What's
this is
your
going to be
excuse?
risky standard. What sort of role do you think this is for the group role?
I think it might be survey, because we're not trying to get anyone to do anything, and we're not fighting anybody, so it's got to be an insight.
Mm,
And the only one that I
gathering
see that's
information.
yeah.
Okay, I'll take survey.
All right. I've
Harry,
got one.
is that, do you agree?
Oh, for me too? I Yeah, that
mean-
works actually.
Sure. Okay, who's leading?
Let me just see.
I have 1 pip in it.
I also have 1 pip in it.
That is probably less than me.
Well,
I have
leading
2.
doesn't matter who.
Well,
How
because if
many?
it fails, it goes to that person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the willpower goes to that person.
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't matter, I'm good to go because I did that extra resting with my Fey fruit, so that'd be.
Okay, so you've
Extra
got plenty
Jane,
of
I
willpower.
don't think you're a part of this role because you're not actively surveying the scene. You're just sort of there with a newspaper. I mean, if you got your ears open, actually, I would take that.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting down, but I'm not actively schmoozing anybody like I would usually be doing.
But
So I'm just
eavesdropping
like
the heck out of
looking.
this place.
Yeah, I'm scoping it out, and I'm seeing some of these people are here for like kombucha or whatever because they're like going to, I don't know, the gym at 3 a.m. in the morning or
Wait,
whatever.
you mean
But
this
anyways,
isn't like an after hours thing? This is just when this place is open?
And it's hopping.
Okay, so
Yeah.
who's leading?
I hate that.
I've got plenty of willpower, and Jane has plenty of willpower.
Yeah,
I
can.
have only 2 pips, so honestly,
Oh, well, I have 0, so I can go ahead and lead and like,
0 pips. How did that happen?
or no,
Empty
like I
rest.
have 0 things in willpower, as in I'm all the way fresh in case you guys fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Alright.
like how many dice we roll. That doesn't make a difference for leading.
Everyone go for survey.
All right.
Okay,
So we all
dice.
roll on this, right?
Yep.
Ooh, 6.
Hey, baby, 6.
Double sixes? Whoop whoop.
Damn.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Ugh.
1 point of willpower to Jane, but that is a critical.
Hope I didn't use my
So
6
okay,
on
so
something
you're
I'm
going
not
to
even
learn a lot
doing.
because you got a 6. But how do you think this goes above and beyond, Helen?
Oh,
Do you just get more?
I think I don't just get more intel. I think I get some dude's business card.
Did you
Ooh.
steal it from him?
No, like we schmooze,
Okay.
and I'm doing the whole, oh, I've got insomnia thing. And he's like, well, sometime if you're up late, you should, check this out, or, we're doing the stonks late at night with our Bitcoin. So
Stonks.
here's my business card
Stonks
if you're
late at
interested in
night
this
with your
stuff.
Bitcoins.
I don't know. I'm pulling words out of my
Wait.
butt.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that it's accurate to the fuckboy computer science nonsense.
Yeah.
So I think you get the business card of Remy Chu, an up-and-coming entrepreneur, and you can now add him as a contact.
Ooh.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah. So okay, let's see. What do you guys find out? So I think Harry, you're talking to the waiters, and one of them's like, "Yeah, it's we're not usually open now, but I had to wake up for this."
Oh.
But it's some sort of weird entrepreneur event. They're paying out of the ass, like
These
lots of tips. I'm not complaining.
These fucking entrepreneurs with their bitcoins and their swadooks.
Yeah,
Can't stand 'em.
Damn, can't stand them. Let's see. Jane, you're sort of keeping your ears open.
Stonks.
Stonks.
What?
And there's two people having conversation. And one of them's like, "Hey, Adam's really smoozing up Rohit, huh? He seems to be like trying to secure some sort of deal. I mean, maybe we should join in. Like, there might be some money in that." Let's see.
Would that name
Then
ring any bells to me? Rohan?
Rohit.
Rohit.
let's see. How familiar are you with Cyberotics, the self-driving car company? Yeah, no bells.
Okay. Yeah. That doesn't sound like a legal arts dealer.
No, not an illegal arts dealer. Let's see. Is there anything you would find out, Helen, from schmoozing with the patrons? You got the business card. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, so this, like, who's running this networking event?
Yeah, and Remy's like, yeah, you know that guy Rohit actually is sponsoring this whole thing, like this whole aspiring entrepreneur meetup. Like I heard you know, you didn't hear this from me, but
Of
I
course not.
heard his dad's like the head of Cyberotics or something.
Dude, cool. That's the
Yeah.
car thing, right? I don't,
That's
living
the
in New
car
York, I
thing.
don't know a whole bunch about cars because, we never have room for them anyway and stuff, right? But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
tell me
That's cool.
about. Yeah, it's not every day you get to meet lots of people from all over around.
Cool. People who
Yeah.
know stuff about electronics and things.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
people's trying to start a business.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Cool. And so that's what you guys found out.
What is the name of the company you name dropped? Cybertronics?
Cyberotics.
Cyberotics. It's a big self-driving car company. I'm working on the logo for it. More to come later.
Sweet. All right. So this is a big meetup being held by the guy who's the son of the self-driving car dude.
So
And
that guy who's on the other side of the table is Rohit?
The guy who is talking with Adam is Rohit.
Rohit. Okay.
the
But
tall
we don't
one
know
or
who
the
the
shorter one?
other people are.
The tall one and the shorter one. Those are Adam's flankers, his flunkies, his
Oh.
bodyguards.
All right. And one of
Rohit
them's a
is
witch.
talking with him.
Okay.
Is that the witch that we saw?
No, Rohit is a sape.
Sorry.
You're good.
Are we asking
So-
all the exact same questions?
So we got 3 people at the table. On one side
There are
is
4 people around a table. One
Yeah,
side
4
is
people.
Rohit,
I can't do math.
and then there's Adam, and then there's the
Adam and
tall
2
one, and then there's the short witch.
And they're on Adam's side because those are his employees or
Right.
Yes,
his goons.
his goons.
Sorry we made you say that so many times.
You're good. I could have been more clear.
We had to visualize it
I
in
think
4K.
I just wasn't listening well enough, and I'm sorry.
You're good. So what's the
Okay.
plan from here?
Does Helen have like an idea of like if that company is like upstanding, if they're kind of shady?
Well, it's one of the best known companies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think. I
Like
mean, I
Apple.
think just from what you know, like they're pretty upstanding. They don't, as far as you know, they don't do shady shit.
It
In
might
my
just
opinion,
be
might
that
be a little shifted now, but
it might be. Well, it also might just be the son playing with his dad's money
Yeah.
and not actually affiliated with the company at all. Or it could
Yeah.
be that the company is crooked. Who knows?
Hmm.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Eat the rich.
So
I feel like
we
that might not be a thumbs up moment, but eat the rich. Do it, guys. I believe in you.
The French had it right. Moving on.
Hell yeah. But yeah,
so we know at least who's meeting what and what our general idea of their resource level, which is a lot. Fucking
Can I
loaded.
try and bring refreshments up to this table, like after we do a
Yeah.
tete-a-tete?
Okay. I might just roll a fortune roll for how well they receive you. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, that might not even require a roll. You look like a waiter. You're
I do
bringing
look
drinks.
like a waiter, and I was just talking to
Therefore,
the
you're the
waiters.
waiter.
And I
They don't really
have
care much.
refreshments.
How
And
leveragey
these
of you.
strike me as the types that don't really look at who's giving them the refreshments. Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. So you walk up, and you sort of like discreetly hand out refreshments, and they take them. And Adam's talking, and he's like, "Yeah, this business opportunity, Rohit, is once in a lifetime. If you fund my company, I can guarantee you a return on your investment within 3 months." He's just spewing business talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get Rohit to invest in him.
Mm-hmm. Does he drop the name? Does he drop the name of his company?
Sure, yeah. It's probably some sort of bland shell company name, like, Inspiration Incorporated.
Okay.
Automatically sus.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, does it seem like he's pulling the wool over on Rohit's eyes, or
Oh,
that
yeah,
he's like,
no,
okay, cool.
he is absolutely selling it.
Well, no, I mean, like, this isn't gonna be like a equal partnership kind of thing. It's just gonna be
Probably
like,
not.
I'm gonna take your money and do what I want with it. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Investment.
that's the vibe
Yeah.
you get.
But the question is Rohit picking up what Adam's putting down?
If you leave this undisturbed, he will pick up what Adam puts down.
Oh, that's just not right. We need to disturb this.
What sort of thing could I do to disturb this?
Have your drink. Whoops.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
your
just
drink on that
thinking about
asshole.
spilling a drink on him and just being like, oh no, sir, allow me to help
Whoopsie
you take care
doopsie.
of this. Whoopsie doopsie.
I'm so clumsy.
Oh no, these butterfingers.
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So would I roll finesse or something and then just fail it on purpose?
Well, I
Or
think you're rolling finesse, but it's to look like you didn't mean to. If
Okay.
you go low
Okay.
in this finesse, you're just gonna be like, whoops.
Yeah. The contempt
it's
on your
about-
face
it's
is
about
obvious.
finessing the actor.
Oh,
You know?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Whoopsie
Believable.
daisy. I might.
So I think this is risky standard. And your goal is to like interrupt things.
Yeah, I might push myself for this one.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna push myself for this one. That seems right. So that's 2 willpower, right?
Indeed.
Nobody wants to help?
I
fine,
don't know
got
how
this.
I could.
Yeah, nobody's close enough. It's fine. Altogether it was a 6.
Hey, oh, all together?
It was a 2 and a 4.
Okay. So that's a 4.
Yeah.
So what does this look like?
God, so
So,
many
yeah.
dice are getting exiled tonight.
So you do manage to spill the drink. But so you spill the drink and it gets all over the front of Adam's shirt. It's very satisfying. I feel like he's wearing like a white t-shirt and the drink is like red.
Jane is sitting
It's
in
one
the
of
corner
those
just
like
so excited.
it's one of those it's actually like it's one of those like those drinks that like the layers of it are a full rainbow. So
Oh
he
my
just has a fucking
gosh.
whole ass rainbow on his chest now. Fuck him.
This bitch gay. Good for him.
Good for him.
But what happens here is you spill the drink, and Adam's like, my shirt, you, and then he looks up, and he looks at you. He's like,
He doesn't know me.
I mean, okay, I feel like for the spirit of drama, I feel like he's like,
Do
hey,
I know
wait, you're
you
a little
from
familiar.
somewhere?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, you hired me.
Actually, tell me about the run-in you had with Adam and how unpleasant it was, please.
Me?
Yeah.
He hired me just now. You don't remember I've been working here this whole night.
Well, but okay,
Wait, I
Roll
don't
a
think
sway.
Adam owns.
flashback,
I don't
like
think
any
Adam
time
owns the
before.
store.
Roll a sway and just be like, "You hired me?" Like,
What can we? I want you to establish how you've met Adam before.
So this
Before
is a
this night.
flashback.
One little
Yeah.
boon I could offer is Adam did go to that
oh
to
yeah, he
the
went to the game shop one
yeah,
time,
he went
right?
to the game shop one time for a one shot.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Right,
he
then-
saw you there.
Yeah, he probably saw me like on the couch working on LARPing shit.
Yeah, and he sort of squints at you. He's like, "Hey, aren't you a little familiar?" And he sort of gestures, and the big buff bodyguard like moves behind you. And now we're gonna go for that sway. I think this is desperate standard. You're not in a great position, friend.
Ooh baby. Ooh
Someone wants to
baby.
help.
I think maybe I could make a distraction.
Ooh, how?
So I of course I'm watching this whole thing. I'm like, what's happening over here? Good job, Harry, for spilling that drink. But
Now he looks stupid.
yeah, fuck that shirt. He's gonna have to pay for dry cleaning now. But actually, it kind of looks good because it's rainbow. But anyways, not the point.
That's just because Harry is an artist, okay? They don't betray their craft for anything.
Yeah,
Even
but
when it's a fuck
Even
you,
spilled
dude.
drinks.
yeah, so that monologue is going on, but she's seeing like, okay, like things are starting to escalate some type of way. So she doesn't want to give herself away because obviously then the whole thing would be up. So I think she's gonna send Sweet Pea and shapeshift Sweet Pea into something else, like a cat. Hipsters love cats. Everybody loves cats.
Yes,
It's
they
definitely
do.
been a cat bar this whole time. Right?
Well, no, I think
Right?
it's
That's
like
pretentious.
you know how
Right,
New York
Count?
has like the bodega cats. So this cat just is going inside, and everybody wants picture with the cafe cat.
Uh-huh.
So Jane is going to turn Sweet Pea into a little calico cat,
Ooh, super fluffy.
and
I love them.
what was that?
Super fluffy.
I love them.
Yeah, I is super fluffy, big pretty eyes, and she's like, okay, Sweet Pea, you know what to do because Sweet Pea loves to get attention, so this is easy for her to do. She's like, I understand completely. And she plays the queen cat that it just comes naturally. And Jane is like, "Oh, look at that cat." But then she like, "Oh, okay, okay." And waits for people to look.
Yeah, so are you gonna spend point of willpower to help?
Yeah.
Nice. And yeah, everyone is like fawning over the cat. It's like, oh my gosh, a cat! And Sweet Pea's like rolled over onto her back. She is fawning in the attention.
She does that thing where
Okay.
she puts a paw up and like does like yeah. Oh, love those.
Alright. You get an extra dice, Harry, from the cat motion. Oh god, that didn't work. Oh.
That was so
That's so
bad.
cute.
Oh my god.
Boo. Boo.
I'm
Oh.
proud of you, Tom.
Oh, that physically stank. That was impressive.
It was
It's
good.
so forever. I'm going to die in shame.
No, you're not.
Don't do that.
I need to introduce
You're
you
going
to
to get
Spider
one
Robinson.
energy back from the cat goddess.
Okay.
Harry,
What is it, Harry?
yeah, Ace's face is looking like that's bad.
Can't see.
You
Ooh,
can't see
ooh.
it, but it says
2?
2 and 1.
2 and a 1.
Ooh.
At least I get an experience point.
Okay, what's the worst
I'm about to
possible thing
die.
that could go wrong in this situation?
Well, okay. So there's worst possible, which includes somebody calls the fucking
Red
witch
Watch.
cops and is like, "Hey, this is an unbound witch."
But there are
Like
other
that's the
unbound witches
worst
here that would
possible
be.
there. But
I
Yeah.
don't
like
think
unlikely.
Adam knows you're unbound.
Yeah.
Or
I-
necessarily
a witch.
Yeah, I don't think it would probably be a pretty dumb move for him to call unbound witches or police.
Okay, I think the worst possible thing to happen is Adam decides to leave and he's dragging you with him. You're coming with him.
Oh, wait. Okay. Well, that's sort of. I'm gonna look on the bright side and say that this I did what I wanted to do here. I just might die. It's fine.
We did
So
get
I
him
think
to leave.
But
Helen
Rose would be
and
unhappy if that
Jane,
happened, so I might have
you
to fight.
see the big burly one like just pick Harry up like Harry's a rag doll. And they just
Harry's like big. That's wild.
Yeah, no. This strunk. And the three of them just start booking towards the door. Like Adam's like, "Thank you for meeting. I have something to attend to. I must go."
Okay. When they're out of the door, I meet up with Helen. I'm like, okay, I think one of us should do damage control with that one guy, and then the other one books it to see wherever the hell they're taking Harry.
All right.
As in,
how
make
good are
it
you at talking
Adam
to
look
other
bad.
humans?
Huh?
How good are you at talking to other humans?
I'm all right.
All right. You're probably going to be better at convincing the dude something
That
about
Adam
corporate
sucks.
espionage or something.
Yeah.
I'll go try to help Ace. Harry.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
I'll
just,
be.
just tell Rahit that he instead just got a better deal somewhere else, so you know.
Okay, so do we want to see what happens to Harry first, or do we want to see what happens with Rohit first?
Oh god.
Well, I plan on being real quick. Like I'm gonna just sow the seeds of doubt and then meet up with everybody.
Yeah, so Rohit has a new drink in his hand, and he just seems confused. Like, what the hell happened?
Okay. Bear with me. You know how Jane likes to be dramatic. So
Yes.
Jane
What is Jane gonna do now?
Jane gets up. So Rohit would be like on this side of her, so she puts her hand like this, and she's like, yeah, boss, we just talked to that Adam character, and he's going for our deal. He was trying to sucker this other person, but it's not worth his time. But yeah, he just left the building now to meet up with you. Mm-hmm. Beep, beep.
I imagine
Beep,
since you don't have access to technology, Jane just makes the beep sound.
Yeah, she's putting her hand up on the side that he can only see her profile, so she's miming the things.
I think this is a roll, and I think this is sway, in my humble opinion. What do you think?
It sounds swayish.
I think it's sway.
Okay, I think you're at controlled standard, because he is very confused. He is susceptible to whatever you were saying.
Okay, and just because I saw Ace get a 2 and a 1, I'm gonna go ahead and push myself and get 3 dice.
Good
There's
plan.
no way all 3 of those could be bad.
But also,
Oh,
like, to be
I
fair,
rolled 5 dice
my
and
rolls
had it
have
fail.
just been getting worse tonight. So, you know,
Ugh.
Yeah,
Chuck those
I'm not
dice,
gonna
grab
take
new ones.
no chances.
I've been
Okay.
using new dice every time.
So I put 2 willpower
I have
on that.
10 dice. I've been using new ones every time. And it's just
Okay.
been getting worse.
I got highest is a 5.
Nice. Okay, successful complications. So the success is you have successfully schemed out Rohit, who like is sort of like he's like looking somewhere else, sipping a drink, but he's listening. You know he's listening.
Talk, 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 talk.
I think the
Talk, talk, talk,
complication is that now he is curious. And later on, he's going to look into your company and who you are, and you might have to deal with him down the line. Is that acceptable?
Well, I mean, good luck finding generic beige person in, in New York.
Fair.
Yeah, because she's still in her disguise. I send a picture in the Discord of what she looks like.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a cabbie hat, like a beige
It is.
jacket, a tie. It's very
Yep. It's a lot.
very beige. It's a lot.
But if he
It's a
for
lot.
some like like her face is the same pretty much. So, but if he remembers her face, you know, yeah. But otherwise, she's not
Shapeshifter
giving. She's not
changed
like
their-
saying she can shapeshift into animals. I don't really think it can.
Change
Okay.
your face that much, yeah.
Yeah, maybe unless I made my face look like an animal. But I'm sure that would be very memorable in that case.
Would it not? All right.
Furry.
Yeah,
No,
but I
it's the
I don't
mask.
think
This
she
is my
like.
persona.
Yeah, I don't think
Furries
she
are
like
great,
gave
and I
like
love
like
them
a
lot.
fake name for a company or anything just because she was just hoping like for the best.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay. So let's cut to Helen and Harry. Which Helen, when you arrive on the scene in like a back alley outside of Lake Valley Greens and Fresh Kombucha, you see that the little witch and the big dude are bundling Harry into a van with tinted windows. Not a van, like an SUV. And Harry, I think, since the witch has had a little time to act, you now have handcuffs made of vines.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, they're green. They do plant magic.
Cool. Because I was just about to ask if I could do some magic. But I guess I can't do magic now.
Shoot.
Another experience point.
Another
joy.
experience point for you.
We're doing so good tonight.
Helen sees what's going on and says mentally, screw this happy noise, we're gonna have to get involved here. Pulls her athame, which is a ritual knife, and uses it to cast greater telekinesis, distantly manipulate an item with both strength and dexterity. It requires a focus, and where is my focus on here?
It's a stat. Attribute.
Oh, okay. I have to roll focus, and it costs 1 essence to activate. I'm going. Are there open doors on this car they're trying to put Harry in?
Yeah, I think one of the doors is like open, and they're like in the middle of putting Harry in.
Yeah,
Can I try and do a brawl thing, maybe?
Yeah, but let's look at what Helen's doing first.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to knock Harry, like, get Harry separated from the vehicle as much as I can. Through
Cool.
telekinesis, even if it's just grabbing Harry and pulling them toward me, kind of thing.
Got it.
So I have to roll my focus for that?
Yes, and I think this is risky standard. Risky because you're getting the drop on them.
Okay. Ooh, another 6. It's a good one.
Hey,
Nice.
yeah. So you
I
just
like
sort
this
of
dice.
reach out yank, and Harry comes flying towards you in a graceful arc. And the two turn towards you and they're like, hey! Yeah. Y'all have the initiative.
Alright, I'm going to yell, my mushroom you can't have.
Rowan, you're killing Ace today.
Sorry! And then I plan on using the ritual knife to cut their vines, the vines that's...
Is there a way that
like
I can?
my mushroom you can't have? I feel like that needs to be on a shirt.
Hey, Gavin, give us a T-shirt that says "My mushroom, you can't have it," please. Pretty please. Gavin
Okay,
will be
so-
good for the merch.
Harry, what were you about to say?
Oh, I was wondering if so I keep like bones and stuff in my pockets. I was wondering if I could surreptitiously toss one into the van that then I can track later.
Ooh, yeah. I think I'm not even gonna take a roll for that. I think just
Fuck yeah. Cool.
plunk.
Coolio.
Let me.
Maybe they think like you tried to hit them with something, but you're just really bad at throwing. And they're like, ha, you missed.
Well, seeing as all of the rolls I've made so far have been bad, I think I am bad at throwing.
So, okay, so I think right now, if you don't disable their van in some way, this is going to turn into a car chase. Which car chases are cool as fuck if you want to do that, but
Um,
I'm an artificer.
you are.
I can do shit with tech.
part of
Or more
part of
accurately,
me
blow
just
shit
wants to
up.
fucking body this car.
You want to just body
Can I
it?
brawl the car?
I'm going to say
That's gonna
that
be a
if you're
bad
just gonna
idea.
straight up punch the car, that's gonna start at 0 effect.
No, I mean like, I meant more of just like grabbing it and trying to hold on to it or something. I don't know why I always do stuff like this, but I wanted it to work.
So you're hoping to hold on to it as it like drags you along?
Are they
Well,
okay?
I was hoping because Harry is pretty. This is not an intelligent idea. I'm not gonna do this. This is a bad idea.
I need a mental
Yeah.
picture of what's going on here. So the car's over there, we're over here. Just cut your hands free. Are they getting in the car or are they coming at us?
They're getting in the car.
Okay.
Wait, why would they leave now?
Because I said you're my
Actually,
mushroom.
good-
I can't have you.
Good point. While you are out at no, they're still outside the car advancing towards you two. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
I
Why
think
did I
Adam's
do
in
that?
the car though.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see why I did that.
Okay. Can we say I've caught up to them now?
Yeah.
I'm still I'm still in
Coven
my
reunited.
yeah,
Face
I'm still
off,
in my outfit
trio
though.
against trio.
Can I just check the underworld resonance really quickly?
There's a chicken bone on the car.
I never said it was a chicken bone.
There's a bone on the car.
Oh, I thought it was a
I
separate
was
chicken
actually
bone. I was
hoping
like,
to
what's
throw
happening?
it like into the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's in
cool,
the car,
cool.
sorry.
Cool. Cool.
I don't think there's any other significant underworld residents in this place. I mean,
There's no
usually
way
you would find in like
that's
restaurant kitchens, but this is a vegan restaurant. It's not there. So what's the plan?
So, okay, I had a backup plan for stopping the car, but I kind of feel like we kind of accomplished the goal of getting intel. So, egress would be my first thought, like getting out of here. But I'm
Oh, so we don't want to fuck him up more?
Because
I
Helen's
mean,
down. You know, I've got my tiny little stabby knife.
I kind of want to fight.
But I also
But
kind of want
also,
to
this
run.
person literally just bodily picked me up, so I don't know that that's the best idea, but I still want to do it. Because Harry doesn't like being picked up.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
The
gonna.
only thing I'm worried about is I was like blowing my cover. I
Yeah.
think like keeping unknown would be beneficial for Jane at least.
Yeah, no. Harry just literally wants to run up and fucking brawl this dude. Because they're making great life choices tonight. Ooh, baby.
Aren't they
it's 3
just?
a.m. They were baking cookies. They should have been sleeping by now.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think you are at desperate limited because you are going up against more opponents than you, and one of them's very strong, and one of them's a witch.
I am going to assist.
I might
How do you
entertain a fey
assist?
bargain, too.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
much as
Really?
Jack,
You?
old Jack was fucking terrifying. But if old Jack can help me fuck this dude up, I might consider it. I might just consider it.
The Fey bargain. The Fey bargain is that Adam recognizes Jane and knows it was her. Here. That she was behind this.
No. My stociness.
I'll spend the 2 willpower instead.
Okay.
I gotta protect my girl, you know? My friends, Jane.
Actually, do you think this is self-sacrificial enough for me to tick up the clock?
It's a little bit more a fit of pique this time.
Okay.
Because I literally stated that they don't like being picked up, and that's why they're going after this dude.
Fair. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it. Roll.
It's not so much self-sacrifice as, seeing red.
Fuck that dude.
That one in particular.
I rolled another 1, but I also rolled a 3 and a 5.
Okay, 5. Woo.
Right.
I
Just
was
ignore the
good.
one.
Does
Just ignore the one.
does a 1 on a die add to
No, it has
Okay,
to.
so it's just
Wait,
if
does
that's
it?
your roll.
Shit, Gavin, if you're in here, does no? I think it has to be the
Gavin.
final roll.
Yeah.
Gavin, give us the informations.
I'll look it up after. Okay. So, was your goal to? What was your? Sorry, I should have asked this first. What was your goal with this?
I just wanted to fuck him up a little bit because I don't like being picked up.
Yeah.
Harry
so
might bite him.
You are at limited effect, so I do think you achieve you get one good punch in. Against the big guy, you just like
Yep.
Yeah, spit goes flying. It's great. It's like slow-mo. What's the consequence here?
I have an idea for a consequence.
Shoot.
if you punch something and it also hurts. At least
Yeah, so I take
when I
harm
punch
from it.
things, I hurt my hand every time.
Yeah, this was a desperate action though, and I feel like I feel like that's level 1 harm.
Okay.
So maybe I'd want to add something else on top of that. Hey Jane, this is really nasty though. I have a really nasty consequence in mind. I could ditch it or I could pitch it. Which would you guys prefer?
Well, suggest it and let us, debate.
Adam doesn't seem the type to care about his flunkies very much, so I think he might aim the car right at y'all and try to get out.
He's gonna hit us with a car?
Yeah.
We're distracted
to,
from the
at
fact
least.
that he's doing this with his
Fuck
vehicle.
that dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Is this a story beat we'd like to keep going with?
I think that's a good story beat. I don't know how y'all feel.
I would have a reaction if that's would be the case.
Is that like a you reaction or a Jane reaction?
Yeah, like Jane would have a course of action to react to that.
So are you okay? Is Claudia okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, is Ace okay with that?
He can try.
Okay. Let's go. So you get him a good punch, your hand hurts a level 1 harm, ouch hand.
Ouch
My
hand. Should I just write ouch hand under the 1 harm?
Yeah, go for it. And you hear the car engine start up as it starts to accelerate towards the 5 of you in the middle of this alleyway.
I have a question.
Shoot.
It is unlikely to work. I'm gonna preface it with that. Can I do my siphon life ability on the engine of his car?
I think Siphon Life relies on organicness.
And
okay,
life.
That's fair.
I would like to use the greater telekinesis again. I haven't used it before. Well, I've used it like once or twice before, and now I'm using it a whole bunch. But I know these people are witches, so I don't mind doing magic in front of them. Another swoopity swoop. I'm going to try to shove us away from the car. Like,
go for it.
Towards
All right.
the wall.
He's only gonna hit his own lackeys.
Yeah,
God.
so that
focus roll.
I'm not gonna like shove his
desperate standard.
lackeys in front of him or anything. They are in charge of their own fate, but I'm gonna try to get us out by that. So I'm rolling my focus, and I have to spend an essence, but I'll do that after I roll. Okay, a 3. Again.
Shit.
I need to check
Can
these
I propose
dice.
another really nasty story beat?
Oh god.
Or can I try my thing to get out of this first?
Well, it's not going to hurt you.
Oh god, the lackeys are dead.
Okay.
No. I think the story beat is the telekinesis goes out of control, pushes at the car, and it crashes really bad, and either kills him or puts him in the hospital.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
That's hardcore.
We can totally ditch it.
Definitely not death. Maybe like
Not
breaks
death,
a
okay.
leg.
I'm about to say, if anybody should kill him, it should be Betty. So I don't think it should be up to Alan's telekinesis gone wrong.
Yeah. Maybe like definitely damage the car, broken leg maybe or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
was gonna
think
say like
death
broken arm,
level.
broken leg, something along those
Yeah.
lines. Where like he's definitely in the hospital, but he's not like
Concussion.
maybe
Coma.
bad concussion to.
Yeah.
Nope.
No,
Bad idea.
never
We're
mind.
not doing that.
No.
Brain
Okay.
hurts.
Sorry, we forgot about that part.
I said it myself and then was like, ouch, this is bad, don't like that.
Yeah.
So that's on me. Literally me. I said that and then it hurt
But
me.
are we all
Dealt
okay
myself
with
psychic
going with
damage. I'm so sorry.
Shoop, broken arm, maybe a broken leg, he winds up in the hospital?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that
How's
works.
everybody else?
Yeah, with that.
How do you feel about it, Claudia or Jane, whichever one is going to be the one who feels about it?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think he should die from it, but
Yeah.
like getting injured is totally fine. If anything, this is like Jane's like, I'm totally okay with this because this is definitely going to put a hamper on his progress towards fucking my shit up.
True.
Yeah, so
And
you
Helen's gonna feel
shove your
guilt.
you shove your anthema. Is that what it's called?
It depends on the athame usually, but yeah.
Athame.
Yeah.
You push out your athame, and you're trying to just stop the car. I guess, is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little harder than you intended, and it flies backwards and bounces across the wall. The ceiling sort of crashes in a little and bounces again before rolling and grinding to a shuddery, smoking halt.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I
shit.
suggest doing something?
Running away?
Well, something before running away.
Because I'm all for running away.
So the lackeys, which I assume are probably going to be a little bit shell-shocked, are probably standing there like looking like most people get like frozen when they see like an accident.
That's why cars slow down. Yeah.
Can I roll a sway to be like, wow, your boss would have ran you over. You know, I know some good people who would treat you better. And
This is standard great effect. Their boss just tried to run him over with a car.
okay.
Sorry, controlled great effect, not standard great effect.
This is ways. Let me get 2 dice. You know what? What the hell? I'm gonna push myself again. What is willpower if not to be used?
I'd help you.
I'll
I don't know
take
how
it.
I could, but I would.
Words of support.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
Cookie.
I think
Come to our side.
Harry
We have
will
cookies.
literally just like point at him and be like, "This dude literally just tried to crash you with the car."
I think in
Like,
this scenario that would be effective.
like,
Look at it. Come on. Is this what you want? Okay, I will
Helen's
take
too
that
busy
help.
having a
Now
minor
do
breakdown over
3
in the corner. So
dices. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Helen's too busy having a minor breakdown. She's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get out of here quick. Let's see what I roll. Ooh, there we go. We got a 6. We got a 6 and a 1, so we got both extremes, but 6.
Nice. And they sort of like turn, look at the smoking car, look at you, and the little witch is like, yeah, maybe we should go find new employment.
Okay.
We never saw anything, and the big dude like nods.
I have like it's like a business card that's in code, so I'm like, here's this business card. And it's for my gang. Or well,
Nice.
the street
Well,
urchin
how are
gang.
they supposed to read if it's in code?
I assume working with Adam, they would have like a similar thing themselves. Like they would learn that
Okay.
like working for
Like-
him because
like thieves' can't or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah. Because like he's originally from that gang, so there's probably just a modified version of it. So I'm like, you should know how to read this.
Yeah, so Jane, you can add Dirt and Crusher to your contact list.
Oh my god, those are beautiful names.
Thank you.
Dirt and
Dirt
Crusher?
and Crusher.
Can I be best
priceless.
friends with Dirt? Because I want to be best friends with Dirt now. I'm assuming Dirt is the little witch.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. I'm still not happy with Crusher, but you know,
Understandable.
That's one of those
don't just pick people
unfortunate
up.
when jobs
I
are
don't care what you're being paid to do. It's rude.
Yeah.
Bird and Crusher. That looks a lot better than my rival, Patches the cat. He fucking hates me.
Oh man.
But
My
after that,
mortal enemy.
I'm extendo my do you call it? My skateboard. I'm like, let's get to the car.
Yeah, well, it's just on the other
Pass-
end of the alley. We just gotta run to the other end of the alley. And,
Yeah, right.
No.
yeah,
I
we
still
weren't
offer
parked.
my skateboard in case anybody wants to go onto it.
And ride in style.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna have to pull Helen out of your fugue state. She's a little freaked out.
Harry will just pick her up.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll put her on the skateboard, but I don't know if that would be the best course of action.
Helen has no
Yeah,
problem being picked
Harry's
up and
just
moved,
gonna
so
fucking pick her up and be like, "Hey, this is like before picking her up, they'll be like, "Hey, this is fine, right? I'm gonna pick you up now. Is that okay?"
Did I do that?
I'm just gonna pick you up now.
Okay,
Here, have a cookie.
thank you.
Picks
We'll
up.
discuss it when we get out of
carries.
here. Whee!
Whee!
Takes off.
Well,
So
we
you're
have
going
to
towards the smoking car?
deal with our car.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
to
y'all
the gas buster.
hit the road.
Yeah.
I think this is the end of the score.
I accidentally
It was
put
a rough
somebody in
score.
the hospital. I don't know how I feel about that.
He sucked,
Um,
but yeah, that also sucked, and I'm sorry that happened to you, darling.
Yeah,
mean-
Helen, you saved us because he was gonna run us over.
You saved us and like 2 other people, but still, yeah, that sucked.
It's the violence inherent in the system, right? I just. Hooey. He started it.
He definitely did.
Yeah,
Okay.
He
Yeah,
literally took me against my will. I had
He
to
yeah,
totally
we did
started
not
it.
initiate that. That guy sucks. Like,
I'm fine. He started it. I just
yes.
ended it. That's all I did.
Here, drink some water.
Yes, thank you. Is there vodka
Who's
in
gonna-
this? No.
Oh,
Well, there's water, then there's hot chocolate, which was the thermos that you already had,
Yeah.
and then there's there's mint chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
So there's just like a little pile of snacks and thermoses around
Helen is not driving the van
around
back to the
Helen
house.
as
Everyone else is.
they as we drive back. I think it's been
Who's-
established that Harry doesn't drive either, so Jane, I guess, is driving.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm like, okay, you guys get comfortable in the back. I'll get us home, and then we can, well, I guess decompress from this. This was quite an eventful intel gathering, if I'd say so myself. You guys are natural born street urchins, I swear.
Are we? There wasn't very much stealthy or skilled about
Yeah.
that.
No, we kind of sucked
I've
at
seen
it.
better out of Angus.
No, in terms of crushing the opposition.
Or at least their
I
car.
think.
At least their car.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Who's gonna
you know,
draw
it
down?
was it was necessary. Is
It's-
all I'll stress. We were going to get ran over.
I think it's Jane's turn to draw down the moon.
I think so too. Because I think it was mine last time.
Yeah.
And
What does drawing down the moon look like today, Jane?
I think it's gonna be, well, since would it be all right, Ace, if it's in Harry's apartment since you have all the snacks?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, since we already stopped there to like refill on snacks, okay, let's all have our hot chocolate. Let's sit down in our circle, and if you like, she looks at everybody and it's like, if you don't mind, can you do some breathing exercises with me?
Harry also has like a shock blanket to toss around Helen's shoulders.
Ooh, it's heavy.
Mm, comfy,
Velvet.
comforting. So she's just like, sits down and she's like, "Will you guys like mind doing some breathing exercises with me?"
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so Jane will like initiate that, and while she's doing that, like the magic is happening, and she will roll 2 dice because I have a 2 is my lowest. I roll the lowest, right?
Yeah, the
Okay,
lowest.
dice. Let's see what you give me. I got a 6 and a 3. My pen
Dropped out my
blew up.
notes.
Oh
No.
no.
Yeah, nice. So 6.
Yeah.
And let me. While I look that up, who wants to go first for downtime?
Oh, let me pull up my
Um,
times.
Harry is gonna try and recoup some willpower. Because that was a lot right there. And so I think they're gonna go to probably Rara Avis, because that was really rough, and Rara Avis is becoming an extremely calming place for them. And I think now that the support system is fully built out, I roll with an extra dice when I'm with my support system. So it says plus 1d when I'm with a member. If I'm with Rose and Combi, does that count for 2 dice, or is it just 1 still?
Alas, no, but
Okay, that's fair.
Combi isn't around either.
Right, yes. Oh, we didn't talk about that on the
Yeah.
stream.
No, but I guess you could go visit Rose and she'll tell you.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, I would have been helping with it.
Oh, cool. So
Remember,
maybe
because we had
that's
talked
your
about that?
restoring willpower? Oh, do you want to do that as a score or as your restore willpower action?
Yeah, we can do it as a restore willpower action, I guess.
Okay, and actually it is 6 essence and 3 willpower restored, and since you are your patron, you get good rest, you get an extra 1. So 6 essence and 4 willpower.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
that's tasty. I'm down to open clean on all of them.
Likewise.
4 willpower?
Yes.
Wait, no, I thought I did unfortunately establish at the beginning of this score that Harry had not slept.
Oh yeah.
True, alas. So I think if you have not slept for 2 more sessions, you won't be able to get that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just I thought it was getting 8 hours of sleep the night before.
You have to get 8 hours of sleep within 9 hours of sleep within a 24-hour period.
10 hours within a 24-hour
Sorry.
period.
10 hours within a 24-hour period.
Yes, so as long as you sleep after the score, I think you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because, like, they would have several hours, but like, they had slept, like, the night before, and then they just got stuck in a baking binge till 3 a.m., and then that's when they were called into the score.
Yeah.
And they're definitely going to crash after they do their
Yeah.
downtime activities. Or no, they're going to crash after the score, and then downtime
activities take
downtime.
like a couple of days, so
Yeah.
they'll have plenty of time to crash. So what do you do with Rose?
So I think we had talked about how the kids from Rara Avis are going to be moved to the Exiled.
Indeed.
While the heat is taken off for a bit so that the kids are safe. And Harry wanted to be a part of that process because Rara Avis is becoming very important to them, and they wanted, to support Rose in this endeavor. And I don't know that, like, this is going to be part of the things that that they do with Rose during this downtime to, like, help build up willpower again, but it's not going to be all of it because Redacted yells at them if they're not doing things just for their own pleasure and are just doing things for other people. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll probably help move the kids over to the Exiled. But then they'll also just like go out to Rara Avis and be like, hey, so this most recent score that we tried to pull, it went really south for me in a lot of ways, and like that was really scary. And some random dude picked me up, and I was not a fan of that. And then like just kind of spilling their guts out to her because like this is a person that they really care about and they want her to be up and up on the things that are bothering them.
Yeah, and I think she's a pretty good listener. She like listens and lets you rant without interrupting you. She makes you a mug of tea, chamomile tea, I think. Yeah, and just lets you be she's a good shoulder to rant to.
Yeah. And then maybe like after the ranting and whatnot, they just like sit and watch a movie, or like they sit and like chill for a bit and like watch the sunset or something just to like calm down and like have something pretty afterwards.
Yeah. Cool. What movie is it?
I have a weird question. Like, can witches watch movies? Because it's technology.
Yeah, but it's
Good
projection.
point.
Huh?
I think if you got someone else to turn on the movie for you, you could.
So if like they went to a theater or something?
Yeah, if you go to a
Yeah.
movie theater, you're not anywhere near the technology that's doing it. You're just watching a picture
Yeah, okay,
being
cool.
projected
They
on
go
a
and
wall,
catch a
so.
movie and maybe like grab some dinner or something while they're
Is
in the
it like
city.
is it like an action movie, a thriller?
I think it's
Romance?
probably like a silly animated movie. Because Harry has had it up to here with serious things for a bit and just wants to like turn their brain off and watch some animated creatures run around and sing songs and be
Rise
wild.
of the Blargons. King Urbot fights back.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Pokemon
lasers and shiny
27.
things.
Yeah. And Harry did sneak snacks into the theater, of course.
Pokemon 27. Is Ash Ketchum really still 10?
The holograph version of him is.
Pokemon 30,000. Is Ash Ketchum just a vampire?
Who knows? Immortal.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, so I don't remember what you roll for that.
Oh, you roll the lower of your insight and resolve.
I think insight and resolve are both. Yeah, they're both 3. And then I get a +1 die, so it's 4. That's wild to me. Why do I? I will probably need it. I got a 6. My first 6 of the night.
Darn, I have a lot of trouble navigating this PDF because there isn't a table of contents.
Can you use the search feature?
I tried searching for recover willpower, but I couldn't find it.
Just search
and
for
then
willpower.
if I just search for willpower, there's going to be like a million of
That's
just
true.
willpower, you know?
Yeah.
Is it the same stats as drawing the god fucking damn
Is it restore willpower instead?
Let me try that.
Because I know it's restore essence, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, I have it up. You roll a die, and on 1 to 3,
Aha!
1
3
and a
essence.
complication.
3 essence?
3 essence.
Nice. Cool. Okay. Oh, did you while you're searching things up, do you mind looking at the whether it's just a 1 on the die or if it's a 1 that you have to use?
That's gonna take me a bit more time. Let me do it after
that's
the
fair.
session.
That's extremely fair.
Who wants to go next? Helen.
I am so close to finishing my X-ray artifact. I think I can get it finished this time.
Yeah?
It's so close. And I've been working on it for so long. And like I mentally picture like late at night, like on the street, someone's walking by and they look up and they see like flashes of light, like coming from inside of her apartment through the windows, and you can hear evil cackling coming out of the.
Harry hears evil cackling from like
Yeah,
6 flights down the
the
stairs
whole
and is
building
like,
hears
well,
it.
gotta go bring them some more cookies. Bring her some more cookies.
It is time.
Yeah, and actually, I don't even think you have to roll or take a downtime action for that, because it was done last session. I just forgot to tell you.
Wow, comp. I see how it is.
But I still have to roll because as an artificer, when I design a craft or an artifact, I get additional effects.
Oh, yeah, this is the roll to make it. Okay.
Yes.
Got
Okay.
it.
So
Go
I've
for it.
researched the bejesus out of this thing, and now it is time to build.
Oh,
Right, this
oh
is a
god, the
tier
mad scientist
1
sides are here. Oh,
Zero.
baby.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Colin.
What tier of artifact is this?
I don't remember. We had talked about it before, but I think it's at least a. You are the one who decides because I hold it up to a wall and it shows me what's on the other side. Like there's a window, like portable window.
I think this is a tier. Fuck. Let's call it a tier 1. You need to roll at least or 4 of a 5 to succeed.
Okay, and if I and a 1 to a 3 becomes a 4 to a 5, or I get a plus effect because I'm an artificer. Is that correct?
I thought you got an extra dice for being an artificer.
It says when you design or craft an artifact, you get a plus effect. A 1 to a 3 becomes a 4 to a 5.
Yeah. So unless you cannot fail this, go for it.
Okay. And I certainly can't fail it with a 5.
Yeah, there you go. It's a dang good artifact.
Hell yeah.
All right. So I would like to say that since I rolled so well and it's an artificer and all that stuff, that it lasts longer or works better than I had anticipated.
It's an artifact. It lasts forever. But you know what? It has 2 uses per day instead of 1.
Oh yeah, baby.
You've been working at it so long, and it's finally here.
Hell yeah.
Bad dancing in my chair.
Well, canonically, Helen is a great dancer.
Canonically, yes. Reality, no.
Well, Helen is a great dancer to rave music.
Yes. So she's inventing her own rave music as she's dancing around happily right now.
Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to work on one of my clocks too, and I'm going to go and do the speak to animal clock. Because I feel like Adam's thing, his clock should be like halted just through Helen's
I just fucking
actions.
deleted it off the page.
Okay. Yeah, his shit kind of got a little bit fucked up right now, so.
His shit got fucked.
Oh, I want to once again brave the streets and face my rival, Patches.
Your rival, Patches, go for it. What sort of role is this?
What? I actually don't remember what you do for rolling clocks. What is it? I'm sorry,
It's whatever you think this. What are you doing to? You're braving the streets. Are you gonna brawl? Or are you gonna try to talk? You know, what's the? What do you get up to?
Okay. So Jane goes into her cat form now again, and she's like, she's gonna go back into Patches' territory, and she's like, you know, Patches. She's just speaking as a human voice coming out of a cat body, and she's hoping for the best. And she's like, Patches, I know that this is your turf, and I respect that. Trust me, I know all about turf. But I come here bearing gifts. She's like carrying a bag of friskies, and she's like, I come here bearing gifts because I want to be friends, man. I want us to be cat buds.
Did you bring the cat buds snack?
Is that a snack? I brought friskies.
I'm pretty sure. No,
Yeah.
they make little catnip. I don't remember what the word is.
I brought the friskies that have the cats that are like smoking a doobie. That's the friskies I bought.
It's the cat buds.
What?
Real thing. You can
cat
find them at
bug-
Target.
I zoned out for a second. I just heard I brought the friskies that have the cat smoking a doobie.
Yeah, it's cat buds.
But yeah, so I'm telling Patches in my human voice.
100% a real thing. Finding your Target today.
My human ass voice coming out of a cat body, and I'm going to roll. It says I roll and then okay.
I think this is sway. You're trying to sway this Patches, you know?
Yeah,
Become
he is
very
my
nice.
rival currently. He kind of hates my fucking guts. So yeah, I'll roll sway. I'm gonna try 2 dice I haven't rolled tonight, and we'll see what I get.
Let's see.
Yes. Okay, well, I got a 1 and a 3, so a 3.
So we are going to tick that clock up 1, and what's the complication?
Patches still fucking hates me. He doesn't like my friskies.
Wow.
He thinks they're trash.
You don't want the doobies? The cat buds?
He's like, I have medical grade shit. This is garbage.
Yeah, I think Patches rejects it, and he stalks off where you see a local butcher shop feeding him bits of prime rib or something.
Damn it, I
wow.
gotta step up my game. I'm such an idiot. Ah! Run away into the night.
Incredible.
Well, I'm making progress. I'll get there eventually to be able to speak to animals.
You're trying your
You'll get
best.
there.
You're trying your
If you
best.
want to wait, you know? You have
Yeah.
our action if you want to do something else. That.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll let everybody. I'll decide if I'm gonna go back to that, but I don't know.
Okay. Who's next?
I would like to do the thing where you reverse a fake contract thingy.
All right, you want to do service to the Fae? What does that look like?
Probably more cookies, honestly. These ones will be... Because Fae like weird cookies, right? These are probably, peanut butter, pickle, and Skittle cookies. Because Harry is not particularly attached to this recipe. Their kitchen smells very bad, and other people should not go in there for a bit. It's probably fine. But yeah, so then leaves those cookies out on the fucking fire escape with a little note that says for the Fae.
Nice. What sort of role
Probably
is
love
this?
it.
I don't remember what the role is for this.
The
Well,
perform.
you do any sort of role, but like, what sort of roles the cookies? Like, is this maybe? Is this finesse for how good the cookies are, or is it a sway because you're like trying to make friends and be nice to the Fae here or consort?
Let's say it is. Let's say it is. Finesse. I'm feeling finesse in my
Okay.
heart.
Yeah. Let's see if the finesse feels you in its heart.
Let's see. I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to... You do not decrease your Fey bargain by anything.
It's fine.
And
I didn't want to do it anyway.
Well, good thing you didn't take another Fey bargain today.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah, that would have sucked. Can I?
and what's the complication?
Uh,
Um,
Jack likes him too much was the last one.
yeah. Well, we weren't really vibing with Jack last time, so I'm trying to think of something different.
Well, I like Jack. Harry just doesn't.
Fair, do you want to see him again?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, okay. So you look outside, and Jack's there, sitting on your fire escape, just eating cookies, like shoveling him into his mouth with both hands, getting him all over his anime sweatshirt. And
Harry
he...
almost considers going out there to try and scare him away with a broom, and then realizes that that would do exactly the opposite of what they're trying to do here. So they just hold in the rage.
And I think maybe like his head swivels around 180 degrees to look at you. He's like,
Harry waves, obviously grimacing.
so yeah, that's your complication. You have an unpleasant run-in with the Spider Stripe himself.
We do love us some spiders on this stream, but Harry, goddamn, do they hate him? You don't
Alright, who's
fuck
next?
with time.
Jane, have you done one
okay.
yet?
Yeah,
Jane's done one.
Okay.
I already did one. That was your turn, Rowan.
Oh, okay. I've been debating, to be honest. Been debating between crafting some like charms or doing some training. So I need to make up my decision on that.
I can go first if you want some more time.
Yeah, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do some training because I'm trying to get a new grimoire power. So we're going to take that up one.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what does that look like, training your shifter abilities?
I think like just to begin, like she only has one power in her grimoire powers. So she's starting off small. She's in her bathroom looking at the mirror and she's just changing her face into like different animals. Like, working out your muscles like how actors like do expressions. But she's like doing like snake eye, a different type of horn, stuff like that.
Yeah. Nice. Helen, did you make up your mind?
Yeah, I think I'm going to brew some potions specifically, which is make a charm or craft a charm.
Yeah, what do you want your charm to do?
I'm going to brew a bunch of potions that have fluorite in them. And I want them to work kind of like aloe salve, which is in the thing. It soothes recent wounds and promotes mental and spiritual healing. Though I don't know what that would look like in game with like, does it give you a chance to roll to heal or something like that? I'm not sure. But I would like to do effectively a healing potion. Brewing some
Okay.
potions.
So this is vaguely analogous to... Let me look up Animus to see what the tier of this is.
Okay.
Um,
Because this is not an artifact. These are
yes,
charms.
okay, this is a tier 1.
Okay.
A tier 1 charm. So you will have to roll. Your Coven is tier 0 right now, so you'll have to roll a 4 or 5 to succeed at making this.
Okay. Except I'm an artificer, so I need to roll one lower than that.
Cool. So you need to roll 1 or 3.
All right. And I rolled a 4.
Nice.
So we're good.
Yes. You have in your hands a beautiful fluorescent healing potion. You could put in an energy drink bottle and no one would know a difference.
It looks like Gatorade.
Yeah.
What?
Healing
You made
potions, they
slurp
look like
shields from
Gatorade.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You made a Fortnite.
You made a Fortnite.
Horrifying.
I really want to chug with you.
No. All right. So
Shut down.
I'm
Wild.
putting healing potion on my character sheet.
Nice, and I think this will heal about I think it'll bring any injury down 1 tier, physical or mental. So if it's a level 2 injury, it'll become a level 1. If it becomes a level 1, it'll disappear
Okay.
when you drink it.
Oh, question.
Shoot,
I still have 1 harm. What happens with that?
your
I've
hand,
never had 1 harm anymore.
your hand hurts. Ouchie.
Yeah.
Hand-
If you
hand
want
ouchie?
if you want to recover that, you'll have to take a recovery action, or drink the conveniently made potion. A recovery downtime action.
Can I spend a Fey fruit to do that?
Yeah, and let me look up the recovery rules, because it seems like every single Forge in the Dark game handles it differently.
Yeet.
Okay, page 20.
Yes, 1 to 3, clear 1 level 1 harm or move 1 level 2 harm down 1 level.
But I think actually, I'm sort of curious about this. Do you guys like have a doctor you go to, or
A witch
Isn't-
doctor.
someone you?
Isn't a doctor like a thing that our coven can get, or no? Or am I confusing that?
A
You could
resource?
get an expert who is a healer, but you don't have that right now.
Like, Harry would
Ooh.
probably go to Rara Avis. There's probably somebody over there who does it.
True.
For, like,
yeah, I think.
Magical people who has, like, the skills and whatnot of that. Probably, like, a Maenad person who went to, like, normal medical school, but also, like, learned from a healer in the area, so, like, they can deal with all sorts of different kinds of things.
Yeah. Could you tell me a little bit about them? What they're like?
So their doctor, they do have an actual doctorate. I really want to. This is a bad. Nobody should let me do this. I'm gonna name them Dr. Fleur de Lis. I shouldn't.
Doctor.
I shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Dr.
It's just
Dr.
like
Fleur-de-Lis?
yeah, Fleur de Lis,
De Lis.
like the French.
The French
thingy.
flower.
Yeah.
Oh, is Lee L-E-E?
It's Lis actually because
Yeah.
French is
Weird.
a curse.
What the fuck, French?
I love French, but also goddamn is it a curse.
Yeah.
Um
I won the will save and I didn't interrupt with fun fact. Please continue.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
At the
Thanks.
end.
Yeah, but so then Dr. Fleur de Lis, Harry goes up and Dr. Fleur de Lis is taller than some of Harry's forms and shorter than some of their other ones, which is not very useful. And a much more
Average.
useful way of saying it is only a little bit shorter than Rose. So like probably 3 or 4 inches shorter than her. So like probably taller than I think we established that she was like a good foot taller than Helen and such. So Dr. Fleur de Lis would be like still taller than Helen and Jane, but only sometimes taller than Harry.
I feel like this person has a really hardcore flower aesthetic going on.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They
If you've
they
got a
have
name
one
like
of those they wear like floral scrubs. They somehow managed to find like Hawaiian print ones. Maybe they had somebody magic it for them. We don't know, but they're A plus. And it's a different color every single time you go see them. You don't know where they get all of these different pairs, but they're A plus every time, and we're proud of them.
I feel like their partner makes them.
Yeah, probably. That's very gay. But yeah. So, Harry goes and shows Dr. Fleur-de-Lis their handouchie and is like, I don't know what happened. I don't usually take damage and need help, and it hurts.
Oh no. Let's take a look at that. And they very professionally, wrap up your hand, tell you like, be careful, don't impact hard surfaces. Anytime soon. And let me roll. I think from our description, I think they're a very good healers, so I'm gonna roll a good amount of dice for them. I'm gonna roll them like 3 dice. Of all the times, I only have 2 dice out. Okay, 3 dice.
Having 10 out didn't help me any, so, you know.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking critical, damn.
Alright.
You have cleared all your harm.
Nice.
Probably unnecessary because you only had 1 level of harm, but
yeah, it was 1 level of harm, and also like Harry probably could have used that harm on somebody else later, but it's fine. I don't like having things on my sheet.
And is that everyone's downtime actions?
I think that's it.
That's me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it works.
Let's slide on into XP. Who wants to go first?
I can go ahead because I think I got everything down already. So, no risky or desperate action rolls result of 1. Mini forms and familiar assistance. I think I could get the full 2 XP for that. And then
Yes.
my usual adaptable disposition. I think I got that with my disguise kit. That was amazing and beautiful. And then this is, I feel like for how I like interpret Wheel of Fortune is like, it's like about karma and shit. So I feel like when I do things like kind of shift the hands of fate a little bit, like talking about like, oh, like confusing that one guy about Adam's intentions. I think that hits that mark. But
Was
you know,
it
you
really
can tell me if
confusing him about
it was.
intentions? Because
It was
like
definitely saying things that she couldn't have been like she was lying, you know.
Yeah.
She's not part of a company.
She
He didn't
definitely
leave.
turned the hands of fate there.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no. I'm just
Uh,
saying you weren't lying. Adam
well,
really was being a bitch.
Yeah.
well, Jane knows that he's an ambitious asshole, but she was lying about saying he left to go do another deal.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
So,
know.
but yeah. Anyways, I think like when I do things like that, like my character, I feel like that's hitting Wheel of Fortune. So I'm gonna, take that as 2 for that one, and then no problems with the other stuff. So 4 XP.
Sweet. Who's next?
I can go, I guess. I didn't roll a 1, so no there. Address a challenge with an artifact I created. I didn't use any artifacts I created, but I was calculation and being calculating. I was impulsive in demanding that mushroom be mine. And also, I think I involved the aspect of the magician by throwing a car on accident. Uh, and I think I struggled. This is where I didn't have any trauma myself, but I struggled with causing trauma, or at least am struggling with causing trauma.
Could you read me the wording of that XP trigger?
Struggled with issues from your trauma, casting style, or consequences of harm. I didn't have
So
harm.
I think the keyword is your trauma.
Yeah. And my casting style didn't cause any issues this time.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just at 3.
Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I don't want to be buzzkill.
No. You have every right. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there and letting you choose.
Harry?
I feel like Harry didn't do a very good job being wise. Well, like, I don't know. They definitely expressed disposition, right? The disposition is nurturing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did that out the caboose. And arguably justice, but it's still just 2. Yeah, so I have 2 from that line. I did deal with an issue from my casting style. So that's 3. I tried to use underworld knowledge, but I don't think that anything is gonna really happen with that because he ended up going to the hospital and won't be driving that car again probably. So yeah. Less than ideal. But I don't know if that like would still count as me addressing a tough challenge with underworld knowledge because I did attempt to.
Yeah, I think that's you addressed a problem.
Wisdom. Like, would trying to deal with Helen's like shock in like would that count for wisdom or
That's up to you.
I know in D&D it would be more a medicine check is intelligence.
Medicine checks use
they
wisdom.
use wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's count it. That works. So I think that's 5. And then maybe 2 if those ones count. Maybe not.
You did roll a
We'll
lot of
see.
1s.
I rolled 2.
Yeah.
2 1s, a lot of failures.
Alrighty. That's it.
Coolio. Wait.
Thanks.
Oh,
So our Coven got a new
I
spell
leveled
last
to
time?
my next grimoire power.
So did I. Can I tell you guys what I
Incredible.
got? Or what I picked?
What?
Can I tell you guys what I picked?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I picked impersonation. Mimic the appearance, voice, and mannerisms of any specific individual or creature. So now I can copy people's faces.
Nice.
But I need to get my study up because it's study and an essence, and my study is 0. So we're going to start working on that next.
Cool.
Oh, and I can make my familiar look like me, which I'm sure I can make that into fun scenarios.
Double trouble.
Yes.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a joy to run this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you
night,
all
y'all.
for chilling with us.
Night, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all have a good
Good
rest of your
night.
day. Night.
Adios.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Good night.
Bye.